Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sulhan from MOBISTUDIOS. Today, we have a little request from a customer to seal up this little hole here, a missing part of a car dashboard accessories cover. So what we're going to do today, we're going to take measurements. Then I'll walk through and share with you the process from taking measurements to actual drawing, then to actual production of the part itself for 3D printing. And after that, come back to the car again to see if we can put it back and solve the issue. This is the hole that we need to patch up on the control panel of this vehicle. First thing, most importantly, is to identify and observe what kind of locking mechanism that we can utilize, that when we have the part produced, it can be clipped on without any problem. In this case, it looks like it has a very deep left and right side feature, which means if we were to produce something, it needs to be long to hook onto the back. Whereas above here, there are quite a shallow locking point, which I think is a good point that we can use to lock. So what we're going to do now, we will take measurement for the actual dimension of this. Then we measure the depth or the thickness of the cover with respect to the top surface, and we then measure the distance of the locking mechanism that we're going to design. As usual, we will use our trusty calipers, and now we will take measurements. We will sketch out and record the measurements on the drawing so that we can use the dimensions on the CAD software, and we take note of all the dimensions for the locking mechanisms and also the physical clearance of the part onto the dashboard face. We use the Fusion 360 CAD software to help us in our drawing. Based on the dimensions that we have taken, we will draw out the part that we're going to print on the CAD software. From there, we will generate the STL file, and we will use the 3D printer software, also known as the slicer software, to create the 3D printout. We'll just begun the printing of the dashboard accessory cover. So it will take about an hour, and we'll check again as we go along. Okay, this is the completed print of the dashboard part that we are making. So now we can pick this up and we will check the fitting and install the part in the car. So it's really cool, so you can take it out, and this is the part that we're going to use on the car. Okay, now we are back at the car, and we have the 3D printed part now ready to be installed. This is the lower rectangular feature that's going to fit at the bottom, and this is the top catch, and we have the bottom catch designed such that it can be pried open from the bottom. Now let's see if it fits well. So I'm going to insert the top part in first and press the bottom, and that's it. So we have the part nicely fitting into the dashboard. Looks like all good, and that's all I have for you today, and hopefully we'll share more for little projects on 3D printing. Bye bye.